Well, here we are. Let's just talk about everything that has happened and why it has happened and all of it. Whole shebang. Oh my goodness. We're gonna be here a while. Hmm. Chat. Who are you, Funtime Freddy? I'm gonna go to his channel. Let me just place all these down before we start truly talking. To give some time one of two units of the nuke type. It is a is amazing, but that's not what we're here to talk about. Once now we just three more, I believe. It says 999, but I can only place 19 because first unit I placed at the beginning, and yeah. And that's the last one. Okay, time to start talking. I'm playing modded Finance TD2, but that's not what we're here to talk about. Isn't what we're here to talk about at all. They just share the stream real quick to explain what we're talking about. Why is it still say 15? I don't know. What? That must be broken. Okay, anyway. Anyways, now time to explain some shit. Everything. Number one, everything that has happened. The insulting and everything. The very beginning. How this started. From how this all started. For all the insulting and everything. How it all started from because of one thing. All back in September. The one person. Trelos, or Marshall as he likes to be called now, got upset at me over some criticism, and that criticism involved his sister. How he took it wasn't the most mature way to handle it. Instead of explaining how he felt about it in the most calm and understanding way, he directly yelled at me and others, and other things, and said friend group and everything, and said and saying I was a terrible person, even though I am quite literally the reason he and only wants to talk to the others, even though if it wasn't for me, he wouldn't have met them. And to you, Marshall, I'm going to say this. I get that you were upset. I get you were mad about that. But how you handled that was the most immature and not the best way you could have handled that. You could have handled that way better. And all of this that has happened was what you were the first domino. You were the first thing that caused it to tip. And so everything else started to tip more and more. But others tipped earlier in the year. Let's go back earlier in the year with Benji. Benji. Look, I get that he was upset over a joke. He could have just told me how he felt about that joke. But instead, he decided to spread it around like wildfire. or it was a joke with something. It was a joke in the end of the day, a thing to not be taken seriously. And people have done the quite literal opposite. Sure, people could say jokes are meant to be funny, and they said it wasn't funny. But in the end, it's not to be taken seriously. In the other hand, if it was a joke about like race or religion or anything like those lines, that's different. Pretty sure joke I did and jokes I have done are the quality that some kindergartners, not kindergartners, some school children would do on the playground. And you might be saying, oh, not all school children do it. Okay, but there's quite a lot of school children that do it. Children, and if you say that they don't, you're lying to yourself, because they do. Because there's kids that literally watch shows like South Park, and there's and kids watch movies and shows all the time that have jokes and mentions of all many things. So you really should. And it wasn't that bad compared to something else I could have said. Which I wouldn't have said anything worse, because dear God, I would not. But in the end, Benji shouldn't have spread it around like wildfire. Because what he did was the equivalent of a little kid snitching to their parents. Some people might say I'm wrong, but what I'm saying is the absolute fucking truth. Because the person that because he literally acted like it before, and one of the people he dates literally one time literally acted like it, a literal toddler, just because I didn't remove the channel banner and an icon from my channel. The saying mine, 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 mine. You might be saying, "Oh, you're gonna. Why are you saying that?" Because that brings up my and they're like, "Oh, you're gonna bring up say that we're shouldn't be bringing up shit." It has already been proven wrong, and yes, you all have been bringing up lots of shit that's been already dealt with already, and loads of times, and you've been doing it for many years now. So, call this touche. And you, you, you guys say I'm really a bad person while you guys are doing shit behind my, eh, insulting me behind my back. You guys are a bunch of hypocrites. Because here's the thing, you guys forget, if it wasn't for me, a lot of you wouldn't know each other. You guys should be at least a little bit grateful for the shit I've done. I've helped you out quite a bit throughout the years, but you just want to forget about that and about the little bit of bad shit that you guys forgot about and literally moved on from, but just want to bring up now just because one bad thing has happened. When we all already move on from those things, and you all just bring up just to want to make shit worse. You all are a bunch of hypocrites and are acting like literal toddlers. And here's the thing, we are all broken. We are all mentally fucked up in some way. I have told Project and others, some of the friends I have left, why I can't get professional help. Multiple times, I have done streams explaining why. Because it's the fucking truth. And sure, yes, there is a spy in your damn server. I'm not gonna say who, but you need to leave whoever it is the fuck alone. Because you basically saying that you're gonna keep insulting me basically proves that I'm fucking right. And that you are a bunch of hypocrites and jerks that really need to learn something. And that proves that I need an apology. You guys are proving my literal point in multiple ways. You can't say shit now. Get mad all you want, but I am right this time. Project knows it this time, and so does Kari. Because when all the people found out about the shit that has happened, okay, they aren't the spies, the people that you mentioned. It's someone else. Yes, oh boy. It isn't Shadow Man. It isn't Kari. It's someone else. I'm not gonna say. All I'm gonna say is leave them alone. And I'm just and just delete that because I'm not a groomer and I don't want anyone to say the groomer shit. Because yeah, the groomer shit has been countlessly been talked about and been proven wrong, and we talked about it this time and time again. It's wrong. We've been talking about it, over and over and over again. And you all, okay, I'm gonna hide all the people that are just gonna insult me and are just gonna say Jin Alpha shit. Because this is gonna be a serious stream. And we're gonna talk about shit that's going on and wrong. Now, now, let's talk about some other shit. The fact that a lot of people left me when I was sleeping. That did not need to happen. What should have happened was, well, they should have had a bit of a talk with me. A mature talk about what was going on. Instead, they all left me while I was sleeping. And I woke up and I'm still traumatized from that. What do you think about how others feel? And doing that to a person that's broken is literally fucked up. You all are literal hypocrites for literally saying shit in a server, insulting me, and making fun of me. And this is not the first time you have done it. You have done this countless times throughout the years. So, what do you have to say for yourselves? Probably nothing, because you're probably going to repeat yourself over and over and over again. Because apparently, if I say the truth, I count as villainizing you guys. But 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 it's the truth. It and I need to defend myself. Sure, I have done things that are wrong, but in the end, and this is the truth, by the way, it was shit out of my control. Because I am heavily depressed. I can't get professional help. And my bipolar ass, motherfucking ass, depressed ass, with parents that can't do shit for me ass, am stuck. With can't do, can't have any shit at all. The reason I'm probably having dreams about you guys is because, more specifically, the main ones that I've talked to the most throughout the years is because of the fact of how they left me. They all should be more understanding and of this shit. During a time and age where we need to be more understanding of others and more understanding of shit, they don't seem to be understanding at all. Instead, they say, I need to get, I need professional help. Well, here's the thing. There's families out there that don't listen to jack shit about the people that need professional help. And you say, oh, I'm a lost cause. Well, this quote-unquote lost cause could go crazy to the point literally hurting himself. And you saying that, oh, you and your family that crying all this shit. Well, this person's quote-unquote family literally doesn't want to fucking help him. Instead, wants to fucking hit him over stupid shit, bite him over stupid shit, and other shit. And you all still think it's okay to have left me. That shit was out of my control. I couldn't control myself and other shit. It really isn't fair at all for the shit that has happened. You all should have been more understanding. I am being honest when I say this. I wouldn't have done that to Dark. I wouldn't have done that to Dark if I was in a better state. If I was able to get professional help, I wouldn't have done Dark. I was in a better state and had professional. I wouldn't have done that to Dark. I sadly am not. I am back on the Vyvanse. I tried to stay off the Vyvanse for literal over a couple weeks, but they eventually found out. Because my mom decides when she gets mad to go back on what she says. So instead of helping me, she wanted to go back on what she says and decided to snitch on my dad and stepmom that I wasn't taking the Vyvanse. Now I'm back on the literal pills that are making me depressed. And I can't do shit about it. Because if I do try to do something like throw them away or shit, they'll yell at me or get more pills or put me in a home or some other shit. They don't want to get me the help I need. They just think I'm. They don't want to believe the real reason why I'm depressed. They think I'm depressed just because I'm in my room. That's it. That is fucking it. And they think I don't care about a single person. But my sister, my I talked to my sister, and she's the only one that knows I care, and I love her. I'm 3 years older than my sister. Hell, I'm the oldest of all my siblings. I'm the oldest. Sure, I love all my family, but dear God, I need professional help. I want professional help. You think I like being like this? No, the fuck I don't. But all of you think I'm this terrible, horrible monster of a man that deserves to be in the deepest parts of fucking hell. And that wants to murder all of you in your fucking sleep. And you say I villainize you guys. And you guys say I villainize you. You guys are the biggest motherfucking hypocrites ever. I don't even know how long it's going to happen and other shit, but fuck's sake. Okay, that's it. Excuse me for a minute. Yes. Okay. Okay. So, we have people now bringing up the fucking shit that has been dealt, that has been proven wrong 3 years ago. Well, we talked about it and already been over this 3 years ago. The grooming shit, Keel, and other shit was my fucking stepdad. Oh my god. We've been time and time again. People get it in thick fucking skulls. We've been over this for 3 fucking years at this fucking point. When will you fucking move on from it? They'll probably never move on because they don't ever want to move on from that fucking shit. Back. Why the fuck is this happening? We've been over this time and time again. Why can't you? Shit out of your fucking heads. Already. We talked about it and had it and had talks about it in 2021, and you keep bringing it up over and over and over again when you know it gets you fucking nowhere. You Brian, aka Bun Bun, is you all. Why? Just fucking why? Why are you like this? You all bringing up this shit, saying shit. Saying shit, bringing up shit that's been proven time and time again wrong, false, and over and dealt with. You all are a bunch of fucking hypocrites and assholes. You all should be better than this. You know what? You know fucking what? I'm gonna say this. And off the stream, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this. In the states, and if I was in the states or not, sure, maybe I shouldn't have been there. But I was still in a bad state. Still under influence of something that has made me depressed and has made me worse, and recently found out it has done shit. We need all admit that we're all in the wrong. How about that? How would we all be mature about that?